I couldn't seem to fall asleep. There was so much on my mind, searching for that peace, but the peace I could not find. So then I kneeled down to pray, praying, help me please. Then he said, you don't have to cry, cause I'll supply all your needs. For your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. He has a knack for being fined. After reckless driving on pit road in the later stages while speeding through Ryan Newman's pit stall and almost taking out several crew members at Saturday night's Sprint Cup race at Darlington Raceway, and not to mention bumping Newman's car on pit road after the race, Kurt Busch was fined by NASCAR $50,000 and placed on probation until July 25th. Craig Strickler, who is Busch's Phoenix Racing crew member, was fined $5,000 and placed on probation until December 31st for his interference with the cameraman after the race. In addition, NASCAR indicated that Tony Gibson, Newman's crew chief, was responsible for actions of his team members and was placed on probation until June 27th and fined $5,000, and Newman's gas man, Andrew Ruger, did not obey a directive by a NASCAR official after he went after Busch on pit road, was fined $5,000 and placed on probation as well until June 27th. For your quick news and notes, junior welterweight title holder Lamont Peterson will seek a Nevada boxing license despite his admission that he took a banned substance, which forced the cancellation of his rematch with Amir Khan. The Women's Tennis Tour is opening the bidding process to find a host city for its season-ending WTA Championships starting in 2014. Slow play is a hot topic on the PGA Tour these days, especially after Kevin Na waggled his way to some long days over the weekend at the Players' Championship, while Matt Kuchar had to bear the weight since he was paired with Na, and suggested that having a shot clock on some tournaments would be interesting. Among the opinions of WNBA general managers who voted in the 10th annual WNBA.com survey, the Minnesota Lynx, receiving 83% of the vote, will win another title with star forward Simone Augustus. Los Angeles Sparks' Candace Parker as the top choices to earn the MVP award, and the Sparks' Nima Ndumake, the number one pick in this year's draft, was an overwhelming favorite for Rookie of the Year, claiming 92% of the vote. The Tulsa Shock have released Amber Holt and Shayna Zolman, cutting two former rotation players to get their roster down 11 players before the start of the regular season. Jeffrey A. Hathaway, former athletic director at Connecticut and the outgoing chairman of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Committee, has been hired as the athletic director at Hofstra. Prosecutors charged Notre Dame linebacker Carlo Calabrese with a misdemeanor count of intimidation Wednesday for allegedly making threatening remarks to a police officer after quarterback Tommy Rees was arrested near an off-campus party. Clemson freshman running back Mike Bellamy was ruled academically ineligible and won't return to school next fall. In a procedural formality, the NHL has provided the required 120-day notice to the Players Union in order to make changes to the CBA. An NHLPA spokesman confirmed to ESPN.com, and the current CBA expires on September 15th. The Los Angeles Angels, off to a disappointing start due in large part to a sputtering offense, fired hitting coach Mickey Hatcher Tuesday night and promoted Jim Eppert from AAA Salt Lake to replace him. Brent Lowry of the Toronto Blue Jays has been suspended for 4 games by Major League Baseball after he threw his batting helmet and it bounced off an umpire and was fined an undisclosed amount. However, in usual fashion, he is planning to appeal. Former Red Sox pitcher Curt Schilling asked Rhode Island for additional help to save his video game company, 38 Studios, on Wednesday, prompting state leaders to consider whether the firm is viable enough to justify further investment. And finally, as reported yesterday, Major League Baseball finally announced Wednesday that the 2013 All-Star Game will be hosted by the New York Mets at Citi Field on July 16th during an official news conference. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cjsports, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at cjsports. And tune in next time for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with namaste as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.